I just did. Yesterday, I released a article which went around the world and back pretty fast. It was the top 10 mind control agendas directed at the female. People really liked that one, and it got a lot of compliments. A couple triggered women, but when you're inside the lie and you find yourself inside the lie, I mean, what else are you supposed to do? You're not supposed to keep going in the lie, which is what I told. There's only one really triggered lady. And it's common to find yourself inside the lie and there's pain to get out. It's easy to settle in the comfort coma of the lie and, sort of make your stand inside the fib. And this fib was, these fibs were pretty big. These weren't just little fibs. The mind control agenda toward the female is really sharp and it's really harsh. And if you found you were the subject of one of these mind control agendas, it usually means you've already hurt yourself, you've hurt your kids, you've destroyed your body in one way or another, destroyed your mind to the point where you're probably not going to recover. So it's really hard for the person to think beyond themselves and consider the other females that haven't destroyed themselves yet or destroyed their bodies or destroyed their minds, because that's what we're supposed to do, is protect the children that are coming up behind us. And what this lady was doing is she was basically still stuck in what's called the I, where she considers what it's going to cost her to process the truth in regards to dealing with some personal pain. So she turned, she slammed the door on. That's common, no fault of her own. But when you don't mature past the I, and you're supposed to go from the I to the we, and people have a hard time going from the I to the we, where you consider others. And of course, I've considered others for a very long time. I put myself out there, get attacked sometimes, not too much, not as much as people think. Because when you attack me, you get it right back, but with intelligence. And I'll debate anybody, any medical doctor, any scientist at any time. I'll make it public. I talk better than you. I research better than you. I'm smarter than you in most cases. And we'll let the public decide that. That's my personal opinion of myself. But we'll debate in a public forum and we'll let the people decide, because I believe wholeheartedly the people are smart enough to make their own decisions without bullying and coercion and pressure from myself, based on simple, logical, and rational thought. I believe in that. So this article was, a lot of females around the world have read it. Top 10 mind control agendas directed toward the female. And of course, I've spoken on mind control and brainwashing, behavior modification, and psychological manipulation. I've spoke at the European Parliament in Brussels, Belgium. I've spoken in the Romanian Parliament in Bucharest, Romania. And now I'm also going to Washington, D.C. to speak on the same subject in the U.S. Senate. So these kind of things are important. If you don't know the difference between mind control and the truth, you're probably going to be in some big trouble in your life. Now, I'm just about to release a new article this morning called The Top 10 Chemical Attacks on the Female. It's not an extension of the first article I released yesterday, but it's a good add-on. So I'll be releasing that today, the top 10 chemical attacks on the female. And most people, just like when they read the first article, if they were female, their jaws were on the floor and they knew it was truth. They knew it was absolute 100% truth, because as a female, they experience every single day. The same thing will be felt when they read the top 10 chemical attacks on the female. Now, if you need these articles right away, because we can just send you the article, and we'll put you on my email list for future emails. But if you want any of these 2 articles right away, email me at info@jchristoff.com. You could even just say, can I have the 2 articles that you recently wrote on the female, and my assistant will send you both of those and register you for future updates. And that's the best way to do it. Learn the truth slowly. Slow drip yourself the information you need to know to make your life better slowly. Don't drink water from a fire hose. It's confusing and it's extra painful. Make those steps over time. It's like losing weight. We don't try and lose 30 pounds in one day. We try to lose, a pound a week for 30 weeks. That's the best way to do it. It doesn't interrupt us as much, doesn't cause us so much shake up in our lives. The same thing with educating. Learn a little bit at a time. That's the beauty of getting on my email list. I'll teach you a little bit every single day, not too much, and you'll put the pieces of the puzzles together pretty fast when you have a good coach, a good mentor, and a good guide to walk you up the mountain of this, planet mental asylum that we all live within. So this is Jason Christoff signing off from the tennis court at the Westin in Puerto Vallarta. Have a great day. Thank you for listening.